Behind the glam squads and the spotlight, celebrities are just like us. Just because they have performed in front of the masses doesn't mean everything goes as planned. Like us, celebrities aren't immune from embarrassing themselves. They just happen to do it while the world is watching. Wait until you see what Harry Styles regrets he did during a One Direction concert. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up, because today we're discussing 10 celebs and their most embarrassing onstage moments. Meghan Trainor. Considering it's common for celebs to perform in sky-high heels and tight dresses, it shouldn't be surprising that things don't always go to plan. Singer Meghan Trainor found out the hard way that wearing tricky high heels on stage can come back to haunt you. The singer was performing her hit, Me Too, on The Tonight Show stage and took quite the tumble. Trainor was playing up the final chords of the song with her band, then turned around to face the audience. While doing so, she had some awkward footing that made her ankles buckle. To make matters worse, she grabbed the mic stand to brace her fall, but sadly, it didn't help. Trainor not only fell in front of everyone in the audience, but also in front of the viewers watching at home. When she hit the floor, she just laid there while her band finished the song. Strangely, they didn't rush to her aid, but host Jimmy Fallon came to the rescue. Fallon laid down beside Trainor and eased the embarrassment for just a moment. They both laughed it off, and she left the stage unscathed, but not before becoming a hilarious internet gif. Kings of Leon. Celebrities have to perform in outside venues all the time. Because of this, they have to deal with the unpredictability of Mother Nature. Most of the time, the weather is the main concern, but that wasn't the case for Kings of Leon in 2010. The band was performing in St. Louis's Verizon Amphitheater when they noticed some pigeons on the rafters. By the time they got to the stage, they also noticed those pigeons had left their markings all over their equipment. Despite warnings from the opening bands, they decided to go on with the concert. The pigeons must not have been big Kings of Leon fans, because they continued to relieve themselves all over the band during the performance. By the time the third song came along, the band's bassist looked up to see where the pigeons were, and one of the birds decided to make his face a target. The bird managed to hit the bassist on the cheek, and some of the bird's waste made it into the bassist's mouth. Not able to handle it anymore, the band decided to stop the show, claiming it was a toxic hazard. They took to social media to apologize to fans, who were surprisingly understanding. Busta Rhymes. Rapper Busta Rhymes' fast rapping and incredible energy are what make him so unique, though his energy may have got the best of him during a 2014 concert in New York City. Rhymes was on stage with his protege OT Genesis. Apparently, he couldn't control his excitement for the music he was hearing. During the performance, Rhymes was waving his bottle of liquor in the air and headbanging to the bass. Then the rapper suddenly took a nosedive off stage. Fans and security rushed to his aid while the music played on. Rhymes rose from the floor with a bloody head, but seemed unfazed by the tumble. He later took to social media to post a video of the fall and make fun of himself for being so amped up. He went on to explain that this is what happens when you love what you do. We just aren't sure enjoying what you do has to result in physical injury. At the end of the day, the video became a hilarious joke for everyone involved, and no one was hurt. We're just happy Rhymes is okay and had a great sense of humor about the whole thing. Adele. Everyone knows Adele is a queen. With an amazing voice like hers, she can do no wrong. The singer is also known for her unpredictable mouth because the woman cusses like a sailor. Surprisingly, it wasn't only her mouth that shocked viewers during her 2017 Grammys performance. The singer surprised the audience with what was supposed to be a heartfelt tribute to the late George Michael. When the song started, she and everyone else knew something was off. By the time the orchestra was set to join in, Adele stopped the whole performance. The audience at home and live couldn't believe what they were seeing. Just a year before, Adele had the same issue at the Grammys, but chose to sing on, and it proved to be a shaky performance. The singer wasn't going to let it happen twice, as she asked producers if she could start over. Of course, letting out a few expletives on live TV along the way. Adele apologized to everyone involved and started from the top. This time, she landed every note like a true goddess and brought the audience to their feet by the end of the performance. Ed Sheeran. Just like us, celebrities can have awkward encounters with other people. Considering Sheeran is known for being a little awkward himself, it isn't surprising that something like this would happen to him. But in his case, his awkward encounter happened to involve another celebrity. While at the 2017 iHeart Music Awards, the singer ran into fellow singer Chris Martin. Something must have come over Sheeran because right as Martin was taking the stage, Sheeran squeezed Martin's bum. Thankfully, few people saw the squeeze, but that didn't keep Sheeran from freaking out. The singer immediately regretted his decision and had a little "why did I do that" moment with himself. Luckily, Martin didn't really react to the awkward encounter and took the stage like a champ. Sharon admitted that he isn't even that close with Martin and that he has no idea what came over him. If given another chance, though, he'd do it again just to say he touched Chris Martin's bum, proving that it is usually best to keep your hands to yourself when surrounded by celebrities. Even if you are a celebrity yourself, it can sometimes end up as an embarrassing situation. Justin Bieber. When it comes to onstage fails, it's nothing new for Justin Bieber. Who could forget when the singer puked on stage in 2012? You would think he would learn from that to watch what he eats or drinks before a concert. Sadly, it wasn't what Bieber did before a show in 2015 that he regrets, but what he did during the concert. Bieber shocked the world when he dropped his amazing album, Purpose, in 2015. What was even more shocking was the fact that Bieber seemed to be taking steps to clean up his bad boy image. Just a few months later, the singer threw all caution to the wind when he hit the stage with hip-hop artist Ray Sremmurd. While on stage, the Biebs decided to show the crowd his love of the liquor Hennessy by chugging it on stage, and from the looks of it, he immediately regretted this decision. Not only did he stop singing, but his face said it all. It was a bad idea. The singer didn't stop there because he went on to smoke on stage and drink even more. He even started referring to himself as Drunk Justin. This only proved that Bieber was returning to his bad boy ways, letting fans and supporters down in the process. Not cute, Justin. John Travolta. Over the years, actor John Travolta has had some questionable moments on screen and off. Nothing is more uncomfortable than his appearance at the 2014 Oscars. The actor took the Oscars stage to introduce Tony Award-winning actress Idina Menzel, who happened to be having the best year of her life thanks to her worldwide hit Let It Go from the Disney movie Frozen. Though her song reached global proportions, her actual name must not have. Instead of saying her name correctly, Travolta infamously announced Adele Dazeem, who was neither in the audience or a real person. Luckily, Menzel didn't miss a cue and walked up to Travolta as if nothing had happened. Sadly, the awkwardness wasn't over. Once Menzel made it to Travolta on stage, he proceeded to grab her chin and talk to her. He even addressed the audience while still holding onto her chin. Awkward. Menzel played it off like a pro, though we're sure she was uncomfortable. A year later, Travolta finally spoke out about the flub heard around the world. He claimed it was a mixture of being rushed on stage, a change in cue cards, and running into Goldie Hawn backstage that caused the mishap. Jennifer Lopez. Considering Jennifer Lopez has performed on stage for over 2 decades, she's no stranger to awkward moments. Her performance at the 2014 Fashion Rocks event went off without a hitch, but the whole performance was just off. Not only did her singing leave much to be desired, but the whole production was just a showcase for her to show off her assets. The choreography included her bending over for the audience, and her backup dancers instructed to look at her backside the whole time. It wasn't so much the performance that was bad, but the message it sent. The song and her dancing reduced her down to an object, which didn't sit well with other women. Many female viewers were upset with the fact that Lopez seemed to put out the idea that women have to be raunchy to maintain fame. What is even more embarrassing is the fact that the Fashion Rock event had abysmal ratings altogether. The show saw a 50% decline in viewers from the last time it was on the air in 2008. Not even J-Lo's famous backside could save the show, making it a regrettable performance to say the least. Harry Styles. When you put a group of boys together, something crazy is bound to happen, especially if that group of boys is constantly in the spotlight. It's nothing new for the guys of One Direction to prank each other, but things may have gone a bit too far at a concert in 2013. The band was halfway through their hit, That's What Makes You Beautiful, when things took a cheeky turn. Band member Liam Payne decided it would be a great time to pull a prank on fellow bandmate Harry Styles. He walked up behind Styles and proceeded to pull down his pants in front of everyone. Thankfully, the singer wasn't going commando, but everyone still got a look at the singer in his underwear. Of course, the crowd went wild as Styles carried on singing while pulling his pants back up. Though the whole pantsing situation was already embarrassing enough, a video of the incident hit the internet. People all over the world watched as Styles got pranked, and many questioned his choice in underwear. What's up with that hole, Harry? Couldn't you afford better underwear? We bet he's just thankful he decided to wear any that day. Pitbull. Rapper Pitbull is known for his collaborations with other artists. Sometimes those collaborations can lead to some pretty tense moments. During the 2011 AMA Awards, Pitbull performed with longtime friend J-Lo. The friends have shot down relationship rumors for years. To this day, the pair maintains that they're just friends. That didn't keep them from getting dangerously close throughout their AMA performance. J-Lo even bent over in front of the rapper, which he seemed to enjoy thoroughly. So much so that it didn't take long for the internet to make fun of Pitbull and his excited reaction to J-Lo's dance moves. What is more awkward is the fact that J-Lo's ex-husband was in the audience and had to witness the whole thing. As if things couldn't get any worse for Pitbull, that wasn't his last performance of the night. After having J-Lo dance all over him, he then had to join her ex Marc Anthony on stage for their song Reign Over Me. Though you couldn't tell from their performance, it must have been a pretty tense moment between all the stars. #awkward. Have you ever witnessed a celebrity's embarrassing moment on stage? Tell us about it in the comments section below. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe to The Taco.